Hi, Mita. Thank you so much for joining me today. Can you tell me a bit about Skin Expert Academy?
So Skin Expert Academy is it's pretty new, but we've had a lot of good response from advertising and being on this campaign of yours. We've had good feedback from it. So the Skin Expert Academy is for beginners in beauty who want to learn about beauty, or we have people who've already got their MVQ level 3 and they want to progress onto injectables. So we do a fast track pathway to aesthetics, which is a 5-day course. And then they can go on to the Botox and fillers foundation. So, we've got people who are a little bit more older as well, who already got families, got mums and that, who don't want to go back to college, and spend years doing the MVQ level 3. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good thing. I think it is a good thing to have your MVQ, but we give them a fast track, 5 days. They get intense fast track training, and they do get the accredited certificates from CPD with us. And all of our certificates are insurable as well with our beauty insurers as well. So we give support all the way through. We give them as much support after they've done the course as well. And I've been doing beauty now for 27 years. I've got my own clinic as well, which is Skin Expert Clinic in Harrow. And our academy is in Harrow as well. So we do smaller classes as well. We do classes of like about 4, so that we can give the students a bit more individual attention. So I have the option to do larger classes, but it's just the way that I want to teach. I want to teach those students who just want to have that little bit more extra attention.
Yeah.
And they have that little kind of I don't know, that kind of, they can actually tell me what they don't understand, and I'll go through with it. I'll take my time to go through with it. And I do enjoy teaching. So the students that have come already, they've really enjoyed it as well, which is, thank you. And it sort of encourages me as well, because I was always been in the clinics, so now I'm doing an academy, and it makes me feel like that I want to give more to these new people who want to learn, and I'm happy to do it as well, and I really give my all, definitely.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's amazing how you speak about, that you really enjoy it, because I think that's so important.
Mm-hmm. I have a passion for beauty. I mean, I've been doing beauty, like I said, since 2007. I actually wasn't in the beauty industry. I was like what my mum and dad wanted me to do, and they want me to become a scientist or something, and I became an optician. So I worked in optics before. And then when I had children, I just couldn't go out and keep on doing the optic boring, put the suit on and all day stand in that shop. I needed to do something. So I just started a little nail business from home when I had my little children. And from that, people wanted more. They said, do you not do facials? Do you not do waxing? And so I went in further and further and further, even though I had children as well. And I just ended up opening a clinic in Wimbledon. I have had one in Wembley, had a small one which we've had to close with the COVID at the moment in Knightsbridge. But now I do it from Harrow, and it's a private clinic which is adjacent to my home. But we've got everything in place, got the license, everything's all been approved, and it's a really it's a really comfort area for anyone who feels a bit shy to go out to these big academies, and they don't want to be with 10, 15 people, students, and they just want that that kind of like, give me a bit more individual attention kind of thing. So we do give them their own models, and we try and, my aim is to help them get to where they want to be, and I will give them all my my little tips along the way, so my passion for beauty has always basically it started after I started nails, and then just did that all the way now.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it's amazing like how you're giving back, and you're giving that kind of like one-to-one support almost with people. It's amazing. And in terms of kind of like learning more about Skin Expert Academy over on the Resource Centre, are there any kind of things that you'll be sharing in the upcoming months?
So hopefully going to put some new offers on for the students. So at the moment we've got an offer on, which is you can choose 3 courses for £500. All the courses are listed on our website, on the Skin Expert Academy website, and they're all different prices. But we've given, like, you know, beginners who want to start beauty, they can choose 3 courses for £500. So that can sort of, like, I know with COVID and everything and money's a bit tight, you know, so it can get them started. They can choose the 3 that we've marked with a star on there, and they're the basic beauty treatments. And we've added a few more, like a little bit more advanced ones for them, but there's no injectables on there, unfortunately, not yet. There is another one that we have got on there, we're going to keep for a little while, which is 10% off your fast track aesthetics pathway course. So, you know, you've got 10% off now on there as well. So it's a really good bargain there, because you're getting 5 courses basically for, you know, the 10% off the 999, so it's 900 right now, and then you're going to go straight on to doing your Botox. I mean, you know, it is a very good deal as far as I'm concerned. So during the lockdown, we were able to give our students theory online classes, which is nice because they can choose the time that they want. So we're very flexible with timings as well in the academy. So, you know, we could do courses that suit the individual as well. So it's not like this day this course goes on. We actually are more flexible. So, you know, if you've got kids, you need to put them to bed. At 7 o'clock, we can start a theory online Zoom, you know.
Yeah.
But and we also work weekends as well. So we, you know, we do try and work around our students as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good actually. Because I think sometimes that kind of deters people as well, especially if they want to learn something new. It's finding that time. So having that availability on the weekends, that's really, really good.
Yeah, because sometimes you get students and they're like, oh, I've got to go away for next week, you know, I've got to be with some family or something, or, you know, they can't make a certain day, so they have to wait another full 2 months in some places, you know, for the next date to come along. So we decided that, okay, we're going to have these small groups and we're just going to work around their times. So great for mums, you know, and busy working ladies who just get back home at 5:30 and think, oh my God, I can't go to that course. But yes, they can start their theory in the evening with me and then come in for the practical. So all our practicals are held here, and we can work around the theory. Yeah, so it's you know, it's an option for a student. You can either choose an academy where you're happy to be. Some people do like to be in big academies, you know, they like to mix in with people. That's fine. But we have some students who have difficulties in understanding and the language and things like that. So, you know, for those people as well, you know, we take that little, I take that little extra step, sort of like go through with them again, and if they don't understand, simplify the words in my manuals for them. And they're all really very, very thorough, approved manuals that we have.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, and in terms of next steps, so for the Skin Expert Academy and also your clinic, like what do you see coming up in the next couple of months?
In the next couple of months, well, I have a clinic that's running alongside the academy, and you know, it is really it focuses a lot on treatments that are advanced for things like PRP, for body contouring, new machines, laser hair removal, and I have my regular clients for that. So I do want to start introducing the level 4 BTCT for students who want to go into laser hair removal. So with that course, they will get the BTC level 4 in laser, and then they'll be able to start up their own business, you know, once they register with their council and everything. So I do want to take all my students to another level, you know, and keep in with all the latest beauty, you know, the new beauty treatments that are coming out or have come out. So I want to get them all involved in all that, and all the different companies that are reputable to get all their products from, you know. So it's something that I want to pass on to my students.
And there's always something new as well coming out, isn't there? So
all the time, and it's all coming down from America or somewhere, and they've already started something new. So it's also for us to keep up with it. But I find it really, really interesting. I have a lot of contacts who, a lot of people that I share and have, little chats and stuff on the online in America as well, in LA. So there's lots of doctors, plastic surgeons. I love chatting with them about the new things that are coming out, and I've made a couple of friends with them too. So, when students are talking about something like Botox and injectables and how they want to go to the next step and what is there coming out, it's really interesting to share that with them. But there's some treatments that, I find that, you could do better if you did that course and things like that. So I'd say just wait and maybe try this course when you are, when you've done a few more courses. We can teach you something a bit more advanced, which works. And students are very, very keen to find out what they can do later on after this course that they're doing now.
Yeah,
so it gives them a passion as well, for their work, for the industries, where they think, oh yeah, I want to do this, I can't wait to do this, I want to be doing threads or something like this, or I want to get someone's jawline really nice or something like this. So yeah, but I try and put all that into my students, give them that passion that, it is a brilliant industry, beauty. And yeah, I want to sort of help them to get where they want to get.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think that sense of continued learning as well. So it's not just, the support on the course, it's also beyond that kind of career planning and thinking how they can be better for their kind of clients.
So I've also made up a course of my own as well for my students. Since I've got to know all the students through the academy, they're all very keen on how they would set up their business, and if they're going to start from a little room to work for somebody, or maybe set up their own beauty salon and buy a proper shop. They all want to know, how do you do this? What's the best way? Yeah. And marketing, I love marketing. So, I've been doing marketing since 2007. So I teach them how to, to actually design their own little leaflets, cards, different ways to compete with salons around them. So that's my own passion, and I give that to my students as well, because I think that's really important if they want to do a business. And I've got this little course now for people where they can actually sit down with me and I can go through some marketing tips for them as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's been great. It's been so inspiring talking to you, your passion, and that sense of giving back as well to the industry. I think it's so important. And for anybody watching, be sure to check out Skin Expert Academy and also Neetha's clinic as well. And hopefully we'll see you later in the show this year. Olympia Beauty.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet you.
Yes,
it'll be lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.